So the Commander Legends set has only been out for, well, a day or two since the official release, and we're already getting a lot of errors from the quality perspective. And this isn't something that's new to Magic the Gathering. I mean, it's actually been going on for at least 5 years. The quality issues, the quality control that they have going on with their printers and the card stock. This one isn't so much about the card stock, but it's actually the foiling, and the collector boxes are flying off the shelves, and people are getting very disappointed by the quality of the foiling, especially like the black cards. Any of the cards that aren't etched foils have a really poor quality to the look of them. There's a faded look to the cards. There's no sharpness in the blacks. It looks like a fake card, to be honest. Like if someone just gave me a bunch of these foils, first impression I'd be like, these are fake or something. These don't look like they're printed by Wizards of the Coast. These look fake. But they are real, and it's a problem that has been going on for issues. Now, why is it a big problem? Well, collector boxes are expensive in their own, and that's where you're going to be getting most of your foils. You know, if you're opening a lot of collector booster packs, you're getting mostly foils in them. That's just the way that those packs are. And you're going to be opening a lot of poor quality cards, and it's going to leave a bad taste in your mouth, and it's going to not make you want to buy more of their products down the road. And there's been instances of some local game stores that are actually, they don't want to buy list. I mean, they don't want to have any cards buy listed, the foils, because they look so poor. Unless they're an etched foil or an extended art. If there's just the regular foils, a lot of stores don't want to touch these. They don't want to be left with them, because when people are going to come and buy singles, especially online, where they don't get an opportunity to actually look at the quality of the cards beforehand, and you ship them these cards out, they might just return it to sender. They might be like, well, I don't want these, I want a refund. And that's just more delays, and that's just a whole other can of worms that you can open up with that. So what are we going to do? What are they going to do from this point forward? If they haven't learned at this point, this is what I think is the issue. Well, one is they just simply don't care. People buy products. People keep buying their products. And if there's such high demand, even if they're giving out poor quality cards and card stock and foiling, they're still making money. They don't care. They don't care about the player deep down inside. Of course, they want the game to grow, but now they have MTG Arena. So they're not going to grow the player base so much just from paper format alone. You're going to be growing it a lot more through MTG Arena and its digital platforms. So that's where the other point I'm going to make goes to. So when you have a product like MTG Arena and it's growing a player base a lot quicker than your paper format, eventually they are going to phase out paper Magic. I mean, it's not going to go away completely. I mean, there's still going to be people playing it casually. But from like a tournament perspective, the writing's on the wall. We know this is going to happen. Probably by 2030, let's be real. They're not going to be having competitive tournaments, and they won't be selling draft booster boxes. I mean, it's called draft booster box. A lot of places in the world, you can't even actually hold a draft, and it's called a draft booster box. So the irony is already there in itself. But if you look at products like the collector booster packs, they're more expensive, they're shiny, they're more collectible. You know, they're really trying to sell the collectability of their products more than the playability. The playability side of it is going to be done on MTG Arena. The collectability side of this game moving forward will be done through paper Magic, like the VIP boosters, like the collector boosters, high quality cards that have a demand to them, like from a collector's perspective, not just a playable card, but you know, there's going to be like a scarcity aspect to it, and that's where the paper Magic is going to go moving forward. I think that it's pretty clear, to me at least. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but from where I see it, by 2030, there's not going to be any paper Magic tournaments. It's going to be all done digitally. That's just the way I see it, and that's why they don't care about these problems. I mean, it's been an ongoing issue for a while, if you think about it. Like, what was it, Amonkhet? Or no, it was Battle for Zendikar, right? Yeah, 5 years ago was when the cardstock qualities started to happen. And it's ever since they introduced, it's kind of funny, because ever since they introduced a luxury side of the game, that's when the quality started to go down. See, Battle for Zendikar, they released the expeditions. Quality issues with the other cards in the set. Amonkhet, same thing, masterpieces moving forward. you know, the curling of the cards, and then now we're getting a lot of foiling issues, and this has happened also with a lot of sets like Jumpstarts, and luckily Jumpstart, the errors that they did have were some people would pay a lot of money for, because misprints, there's a big market for misprints, but there's not really a market for shitty foils. So that's gonna be a mess moving forward. Let me know what you guys think.